everyone, and welcome back to Chillin' with D. Today we're going to be making chicken fajitas with a quick Spanish rice. So we're gonna have some chopped red and green bell pepper, and we have 2 onions. It's 2 medium onions, so I have a large and a small onion. That's gonna be what we're gonna be using, and then roughly 2 cloves of sliced garlic. So we're gonna slice down the peppers, thinly slice the onions, and thinly slice the garlic. And then we're gonna have the chicken cut into thinly sliced strips, and we're gonna coat it with a chipotle rub that I keep on hand for seasoning my meat. It does. This is life with a toddler. She's not feeling good today. She's having her canines come in and doesn't want to be put down at all. And today she doesn't want to sit on my back, so here we are, making dinner with her on the front. She also wants to be involved in everything, so this is what we're doing. Alright, so that is a red and green pepper thinly sliced into lengthwise strips. And now we're going to take the onions and slice them again into thin rings. You're going to try and break up the rings that you're putting in, so when they cook they're not stuck together. Roughly 3 cloves of garlic. You can use whatever amount you feel that is to your taste preference. Now that that's done, we're going to set that bowl off to the side, and we're going to get our second bowl in here that we're going to cut our chicken with. Get our gloves on and get the bag open. This is roughly 1 pound of chicken breast. Should be around 1 pound, 1.5 pounds is about what you want to use for this. And these should be in strips, not super wide strips. You're aiming for about the same thickness that you cut the peppers and onions at. Need roughly 2 tablespoons of your chipotle rub. The chipotle rub is a mixture of 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of ground chipotle pepper, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of ground mustard, 1 tablespoon of cumin, and 1 tablespoon of salt. So this is something that you can mix and then have on hand anytime you want to spice up your chicken or spice up any meat for that matter. I have it here already pre-made. This is my little chipotle rub bag. You could cut down on the spice level of the rub if you minimize the amount of chipotle pepper that you put in, or you could put less on the chicken. The more rub that you put on the chicken, the spicier it's going to be. We're going to start out with 1, see how it looks. If it looks like it's got enough coating on it, I'm not going to put any more in. This is more of a judgment. You might have to break up some of the brown sugar. I think it's kind of clumpy if it's been sitting for a little bit, so just be aware of that. And I'm trying to make sure I don't have any large spots that have a mound of seasoning on them. I want to make sure it's well mixed in. And honestly, that 1 tablespoon looks like that's probably about enough. I am going to throw about 1/2 tablespoon or so into the vegetable mix. This is all getting cooked together, so I'm not worried about the cross-contamination of the chicken gloves, but I do just want to make sure that everything has enough seasoning on it. Okay, that looks pretty well coated. I don't want it too spicy, but I do want to have flavor. So I want to make sure everything's got a little bit of seasoning in it. Okay, now it's time to cook. All right, so in this pot, we're gonna do our Spanish rice. It's roughly 1 cup of liquid. So what I'm doing is a 1/2 cup of water and then a 1/2 cup of leftover pasta sauce that we had from the other day. I'm just using that as my liquid. You could use tomato sauce and add in spices like cumin, salt, pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of each. That gives you basically the same effect. This is what I'm using. This is what I had on hand. So this is minute rice. So what we're just gonna do is bring this to a boil. Once it boils, throw in the rice, turn it off, let it sit for 5 minutes, and it's good to go. We're gonna cook the chicken and the pepper, onion, garlic mixture. Add about a tablespoon of oil to your pan. Let it get warm for 30 seconds to a minute. You're gonna be about medium-high heat. If you wanted to do this dish in the microwave to save yourself a little bit of time, you could take a covered baking dish, add in all the ingredients, the chicken, the peppers, the onions, the garlic, and microwave it on high for 12 to 15 minutes until the chicken's cooked all the way through, which is an internal temperature of 165 degrees, and the juices run clear. That's your indication that the chicken is cooked. So there is another option if you don't want to do this on the stove. But I don't know about you. I don't like my chicken microwave, so just saying, it is an option, but I'd rather have it on the frying pan. And we're just gonna make sure everything is cooked. This is what you'll have once everything is cooked completely. The onions are starting to turn translucent, and your bell peppers are crisp, tender, and your chicken is cooked all the way through. All right, now that it's cooked, we're gonna make the fajitas. So just get a handful or a spatula full or tongs full here of chicken and peppers. Okay, do a little bit of lettuce on top, some chunky salsa, shredded mozzarella, and if you don't have sour cream, you can use Greek yogurt. So that's what we're going to do tonight. Our sour cream expired, so Greek yogurt it is. Spread it here on the side or on top, up to you. And there you go. Just give it a good wrap. And you have a nice fajita. Don't forget your side of mock Spanish rice. A little bit on the side to go with. And that is quick chicken fajitas and mock Spanish rice. If you like what you saw tonight, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.